It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hey everybody, welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson. With me, oh you know him, Shaquille O'Neal. You know this guy too, Kenny the Jet Smith. And it is Magic basketball tonight as the Orlando Magic go up against the Charlotte Hornets. Checking out the Hornets, coming into this matchup with no shortage of confidence. They won all 4 games against this team last season. And Kemba Walker, a leader for this team.
Hey, how you feeling, man?
Doing good, Coach.
Doing good? All right, well, listen, I just want to let you know that I've been talking with the coach. We're going to be getting some more minutes moving forward.
That's great.
Yeah?
Y'all do my best with the time I'm given.
I know you will, man. You're doing well. Keep it up.
From the beautiful Amway Center in downtown Orlando, Florida, home of the Magic. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is on our side. Some changes here for the Hornets. AI comes in for Hernan Gomez, and it's Zeller in for Nicholas Batum. On the floor for Charlotte, Cody Zeller out there with Williams. And there's Kemba Walker. Then it's Jeremy Lamb, and it's AI in at the 5. And Fournier kicks to Vucevic. At this very early stage, we know players are still trying to gel with one another. But Clark, just how much can a team really change between the start of the season and the end of the season?
Kevin, it can be a night and day change in some cases because of injuries or change in personnel. Those things can show up during the course of a long season to make teams look totally different. And I think the changes that transpire with teams are usually more pronounced with younger teams because you can actually sometimes see those guys get better and better from week to week.
Here's AI. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game. And one aspect of what has made AI so successful is his work ethic, Greg. It's second to none.
It makes sense given just how hard AI has had to work just to get a chance to get in the league. I'm glad to see that he doesn't feel like he can rest on his laurels and still wants to hone his game.
Kid Gilchrist, no luck.
I still can't believe that one didn't fall.
Walker against Augustine. Here's Gordon, and good. Coming in on the assist by DJ Augustine.
And already with the commanding lead, a terrific offensive performance.
Yeah, and the execution, time and time again, right on point. They're running their offense to perfection.
Fades away, and they pick up 2. AI's got his second basket of the night.
Well, he could have earned some style points there, but he really doesn't need to use the fadeaway when he's that wide open.
Down low. Here's Gordon. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
You know, last season, Aaron Gordon really flourished in a more wide-open offense, taking advantage of his uber athleticism. But he also put a lot of work into his jumper, and that showed. helped them make the jump into a top option for an offense.
Here's what Orlando's going with right now. Bamba is checked in for Vucevic. Terrence Ross comes in for Fournier. And it's Jaren Grant in for Augustine. Magic leading by 10. And Simmons kicks to Ross. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Here's AI. Great pass to set up the lay-in. AI's got 6. Orlando's gone, just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. And for Gordon, all the focus he gained to improving his shot gave him the confidence he needed.
Yeah, exactly, and confidence so big in this league. I mean, it's the difference between good to great or average to good. I mean, when he believes in his shot, he's lethal offensively. It just opens up the floor for him and his teammates and allows him to create mismatches the way he's shooting it now.
Here's Ross, not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down. And it's a 12-point Orlando lead. Down low. AI in the post. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Steve Clifford gave me a few minutes before the game. He said even though this was their first meeting of the year, he did not expect there to be a feeling out period between these teams. He said, we have a group of guys who can score and do it in a hurry. We're going to go right at them and test their defense early on. Looks like they're in attack mode, Kevin. Back to you.
All right, thanks for the report, David. So it's all about getting their offense going early on.
And I think that's the right call, guys. Get that rhythm established at the offensive end as soon as possible.
Yeah, I echo that, Greg. I mean, if they come out here as the aggressors and really get after it, I think it'll make things that much easier on them defensively.
And stolen by Zeller. Outside Gordon. Grant against Parker. Grant the pass to Ross. 5 on the clock. Gordon with the screen for Ross. Off target from three-point range.
He's not shooting a high percentage right now, and part of the reason could be that his shot quality is poor, and he's just got to be a little smarter about his shots.
And Aaron Gordon gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Frank Kaminsky, he's checked in for Zeller. Here's AI. He shoots again, and that's 2 points on the layup. AI's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for Charlotte. Here's Orlando now. Grant outside. It's stolen by Kaminsky. Pass to Monk. Got it. Good job in the low post.
You know, Michael Kidd-Gilchrist getting better at recognizing when his teammates are open. And if he continues to improve, he'll be more valuable as a teammate.
Grant with the ball. He's picked up by Parker. Grant against Parker. 5 to shoot. Fires it up. Another miss by Orlando. Now, here's Monk. Lets the 3 fly. That shot, no good. And so it's Orlando with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They've played the better game so far, but their work is far from over. And we'll be right back after this. Well, we've got a minute now. Let's hear what it was like for AI in his first NBA game.
I look back on it, and it was just a surreal experience, you know, getting the call up, joining the team. Everything happened so fast I didn't have time to, like, overthink it or overanalyze it. So it was a bit of a ride, but, I mean, I wouldn't have it any other way given the circumstances.
And that first game must have been a whirlwind for him.
Joining the team when he did with that much on the line, that's a lot of pressure to drop anyone into. AI showed, though, he could handle it and prove to be an asset.
And now the second quarter just getting set to start. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Magic?
They're just very aggressive on the offensive side of the ball, attacking the rim in this first quarter. A lot of trips to the free throw line.
Taking full advantage of playing at home, and the fans have really helped them here.
So on the floor for Charlotte to start this second quarter, Parker and Monk, that's their backcourt. Batum outside at the 3 with Kaminsky at the 4. And it's AI in at the center, locking down the middle. And there's the foul. It'll go on AI. That's his first foul. Gordon kicks to Bamba. Orlando moving the ball around. Grant with the ball. He's picked up by Parker, and play stops, whistling what looks to be an illegal screen.
Well, that's not been a typical possession for them in this first half. You know, for the most part, they've been pretty smart with the ball.
Jonathan Isaac, he's checked in for Gordon. Jeremy Lamb's checked in for Charlotte. Outside, Batum. Here's Lamb. He's coming off a 10-point game against Milwaukee. And the whistle blows, so a chance here for a three-point play.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
The Hornets shooting their first free throw attempt on the night.
And they were 75% from the line a season ago.
Free throw good, AI.
And, you know, last season the Magic fell short of their goals, dealt with a lot of injuries, and just had a lot of holes in their roster, too. What was an uphill battle to begin with became really an impossible one.
Grant the pass to Isaac. And Simmons kicks to Ross. 5 on the clock. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Charlotte. AI's got his 5th rebound in this one. And the bucket counts. 3-point chance here.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Clark, when you played some tremendous talent at the forward position, as you go back in your Rolodex, who was the toughest matchup for you?
Well, I look at some of the names of guys that I played against. Mark Aguirre, Larry Bird, obviously Kevin McHale in Boston. Calvin Nat was terrific with Portland at the time. Marcus Johnson in Milwaukee. Bernard King in New York probably was the toughest guy I had to deal with because he was such an animal and beast as a scorer and was relentless in his movement without the ball. He was probably the hardest guy I had to check.
Some great names there.
Yeah, big-time scores at that forward position. Boy, he's playing out of his head, nailing everything. And the defense is scrambling to try to stop him right now, and so far, no go.
Shoots from 12, and it's Simmons. That time on the assist by Grant. And the Magic lead by 3.
Still working on that jump shot. The more Simmons connects from here, I think the more effective he'll become.
Lamb passes to AI. Uses the glass to finish the layup. AI's got 19 points.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
There's a good screen. Off the screen. And he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
You've got to make Ross a passer in that pick and roll. I mean, he's a better scorer than he is a playmaker.
And Lamb kicks to AI. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up. And even though he's still a young guy, Coach Borrego's seen how to do things the right way, Clark, under Coach Greg Popovich.
Yeah, I agree with you. Just another branch coming off the Popovich coaching tree. And, you know, his tenure, Borrego's tenure in Charlotte, I think will be interesting to watch, but he certainly has been well prepared for it.
Catching up on the changes for Orlando. Vucevic checked in for Terrence Ross. Fournier comes in for Simmons. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Jaren Grant. Count that one from Isaac. Isaac's got his second bucket of the night.
And, you know, Isaac, Kevin, is no stranger to contact. Doesn't mind it, embraces it, and as a result, the defense can't bother or distract him.
Chalk up 2 there.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Magic have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Vucevic is screen on Batum. Fournier goes in. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up. And Evan Fournier, the young player out of France, gives you a lot to work with on the offensive end. A chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, you have been getting it done tonight, scoring, rebounding, everything. How have you played, and where have you found all this energy?
Well, see, you guys understand, this hasn't just been me. As a team, we're playing with a lot of heart tonight. You know, these guys, they boxing out, they're playing physical, and that's allowed me to get a lot of easy shots and get a lot of rebounds.
Teammates getting it done, individuals getting it done as well. Great combination, Kevin.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this. Welcome back, everybody. The start of the second half getting underway. Both teams battling hard through the first half. And the Hornets making a change here. AI has checked in. Hornets trail by 6. Inside, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Augustine and Fournier are in the backcourt. And it's Isaac in at the 3. That's who's out there for Orlando. Here's AI, and he drops in the layup off the glass. AI's got 24 points.
I mean, he is tearing the defense apart, and let's face it, they have not brought their A game on that side of the ball.
Well, Greg, it was the exact same kind of offensive showcase for him in their last game, too. When it happens this often, that's not a pattern. That's a characteristic.
And the shot is good. And now just a 2-point Magic lead.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Great offensive performance they're putting on.
And, guys, we call that the zone because that's where they are right now. They are in a zone, and I'm sure they feel unstoppable.
And fouled on the shot, so the bucket counts, and a chance for one more here. That one on Vucevic. The Hornets have made 5 of 8 of their free throw attempts. Bamba is checked in for the Magic. We try to stop, hold down, combat great offensive play. Clark, in your eyes, what are the keys to great team defense to do that?
Yeah, there are a couple of things, Kevin. One is communication, attention to the detail of what you're trying to minimize or take away. Good offensive teams, you're not going to be able to take away everything, so you try to prioritize what you're going to take away. And then just a collective commitment to communication and to helping each other, because you can't do it at a high level by yourself when you're facing a really good offensive team. Everybody has to be on board and locked into what you're trying to get done defensively.
And so he draws the foul on the shot, a trip to the line to shoot 2.
Out of France, the sharp-shooting Fournier, an important player to this team because of his scoring ability.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Yeah, they've not missed a single foul shot this half, and that's taking care of business, fellas.
Out to AI. And AI throws it down.
Just so fast. I mean, it's like trying to stop a train when he's coming in for the slam.
Orlando leading. Augustine with it. 14 points for him. Passes it to Gordon. Outside Fournier. Over Lamb. The Magic again can't hit.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take. And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
Walker against Augustine. Gordon a screen. And Augustine kicks to Fournier. No good on the triple.
Unfortunately, his shot has been everywhere, all over the place. Can't buy a basket. However, his teammates got him covered.
And Williams gets it to go on the assist by AI. 6 points for Williams.
And at 6'9" now, Williams is a threat to score the ball inside, so you got to keep him out of the paint.
The feed now to AI. Stolen by Bamba. And now, here comes Augustine, leading the break. Pass to Isaac. Bamba setting the pick for Augustine. And Marvin Williams picks up the foul. And that'll be his third foul so far for the Magic. Simmons comes in for Gordon. And it's Jaren Grant in for Augustine. And a switcher also for Charlotte. Kaminsky's checked in. Grant dishes to Bamba. Magic moving the ball around for three. Fournier. They get it back. Nice shot there by Bamba.
And this is something Bamba does so well. Unbelievable recognition and timing to come up with offensive rebounds.
Here's AI. Count it. And he'll have a chance for a three-point play. It goes on Mohamed Bamba.
Well, I tell you what, he's putting together quite a game here, knocking down shots and building upon this lead.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Charlotte?
They've been penetrating with a certain amount of ease, guys, just as much in this half as the first.
They've also been pounding it inside tonight and coming away with a lot of points in the paint. I call those PIPs.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Kidd-Gilchrist. That is his first foul of the game. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Poked loose. Fournier banked in off the glass. Fournier's got 19 points.
And when Fournier gets rolling, watch out now. A high percentage shooter. He's very gifted at getting the looks he wants out there.
And Charlotte, looking at who they've got. We've got Jeremy Lamb. AI is out there with Hernan Gomez. And there's Kemba Walker. And it's Williams at the 3 spot. Outside Fournier. Outside Simmons. Fader on the way. And again, it's Orlando converting. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Magic.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. There's been an attack mode on the defensive end.
You know, adding on to that, you look at their block totals tonight, and you see how feisty they've been on the defensive end this game.
Here's AI. Gordon with the defensive effort.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
The shot's good from Fournier.
Quite honestly, Fournier just has a good basketball IQ, a high basketball IQ. Knowing even before he gets the pass that he's got time and space to shoot.
Looking to end the run. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. AI's got 11 in the second half.
And you know what? He's really been one of the few bright spots for them, trying to will this team to victory.
Augustine passes to Gordon. Ring shot on the way. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Lamb's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Williams kicks to AI. Fades back. Vucevic with the rebound. Vucevic has got rebound number 5 here tonight. And it's Gordon missing. Hornets trail by 18. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
AI passes to Hernan Gomez. Lays it up and banks it in.
Hey, you could sink these with your eyes closed or blindfolded. So close, so deep inside. Great bucket.
The Magic have gone 7 of 10 shooting the ball since the start of the fourth quarter. Here's Vucevic. And the rebound goes to the Hornets.
The defense has to be better. I mean, they were fortunate that he missed that mid-range jumper. It certainly wasn't because of the defense.
Magic leading by 16. Through the three-point line, it's Augustine. Wide open shot is on the money. Augustine's got 21 in the game.
Excellent shot selection by by Augustine, focusing on taking shots only when he's in rhythm.
And fouled on the shot, so the bucket counts and a chance for one more here.
You know, even though he's been on, they still are behind. I mean, there's only so much he can do.
Free throw good, AI.
And one of the problems in the first half, that shoddy work at the free throw line. They needed to fix that, and they've been much improved since the break.
And the basket by Gordon.
And whenever there's an opportunity to drive, Gordon just flies to the rim. Great quickness, breathtaking quickness.
Charlotte calls timeout. And the Charlotte Hornets last season was a roller coaster ride, even at the coaching spot.
Yeah, Steve Clifford, Kevin, had to take a medical leave of absence, and Steven Silas filled in.
Free throw drops for Kid Gilchrist.
And, you know, Michael Kidd Gilchrist is a superior defender. If he can develop his offensive game, I think he's got star potential.
Grant outside. And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. It was a tale of two teams tonight, one that...
How you doing, man?
AI, you really had a breakout game tonight. What would you say contributed most to your performance?
Well, you know, I've been working really hard in practice, and my teammates have been a really big help just, you know, getting my game up to speed. I got a long way to go, but, you know, it was nice to see some of that hard work pay off tonight.
Team player, of course. Probably would have preferred a different result, though.
Yeah, winning is always top priority, but my teammates know that, and it was great to be able to step up tonight. You know, I just wish that we could have come out with that W.
Spoken like a true veteran. Thanks again, AI.
Sure thing. We good?
Yeah, we're good. You can head in.
All right, thanks, Charlie. Hey, Veronica, how you doing?
You were cooking out there last night, killer.
Oh, thank you. So, what's going on?
I'm bearing witness to the rise.
Look, okay, you can mellow a little bit with the trademarks. It's okay.
Look, I know you want to fit in, but you don't have to fall behind. Okay, the vet's like a leader. And you have to get used to trademarks because both Foot Locker and Gatorade called to talk.
About me?
No, about your mom.
Oh, you got jokes. Okay.
Of course about you. They're noticing your story. They're noticing your game. People are starting to look at you, and I am telling you, America loves a comeback.
Wow. So, who's first?
You tell me, where do you want to start? Great, I'll set it up for later this week.